tell these folks your name. Emotional. I don't think they heard you, man. Emotional. Who's the best rapper around? Emotional. Who's the new killer in town?
What's going on, YouTube? I'm Emotional, aka your Sultan of Sexy. You know where the best be is me. Can't you see? I'm fresh and so clean. My brain farted. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what's going on, y'all? We back at it for another reaction video. This is Courtney Hadwin, Kevin Bowe interview, or is it Bowe? Let me know. That was a bar. Interview July 2024, and you said that this is you said this was recent. So I was like, okay, let me check this mug out. And then you said this is how, like, I think it's the guy that works with that does her camera stuff or something like that. How her and him work so well together. So this is also a request, but we about to go ahead and dive straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe. Now, baby, let's vibe at the button. I missed.
Well, I think that, you know, quickly at least brings us up to today. And I want to circle back too to the project that you're excited about. Do you want to talk about that artist a little bit?
I do. One of the things I'm really excited about now, and have been for a while, is an artist from Northern England named Courtney Hadwin.
Yeah.
She's 19. And I first heard about her, like a lot of other people, because she was, I don't watch those singing contest shows. I'm way too codependent. I can't stand it when they get up and they're really bad and people are laughing and stuff. I'm not a big fan of humiliation and cruelty. Some people are. That's fine. It's not for me. But she was on America's Got Talent and she was 13. And she sang a version of the Otis Redding song made famous by the Black Crowes, Hard to Handle. Stick thin, chalk white, little shy girl. And when she started singing, I haven't heard anything like that since Johnny Lang, really, who was an amazing singer. And I remember, I don't watch those shows, so I was downstairs in the studio working like I always am, and my wife was in the living room. She happened to see it on TV, and she was like, Kevin, get up here. You got to see this. I'm like, no, I'm busy. Leave me alone. She said, no, you got to see this. And I come up and I go, oh, those singing shows. I hate those things. She goes, shut up and listen. And watching this girl sing, I was like, oh my God. And it made a big impression on me. And then I never heard much about her after that, because as it happens, she did get signed by Simon Cowell from the show. And I guess somehow did a 2-year deal with him without releasing any original music, just a couple of covers. And then he folded his company or something. I'm not sure if I have all this right.
Wait a second. Say that again? Hold on.
About her after that, because as it happens, she did get signed by Simon Cowell from the show. And I guess somehow did a 2-year deal with him without releasing any original music, just a couple.
How do you sign somebody and only release covers and no original music? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point in signing an artist to just do covers? That doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're like singing the covers on some, like, you know how some folks would sing versions of, what's that song? I can't make you love me. Like, you know how folks be redoing that, like, and then releasing it as an original song. That I can understand. But like, to sign somebody to a 2-year deal and only release covers in 2 years, that's it? I guess.
Covers. And then he folded his company or something. I'm not sure if I have all this right. Then she did another deal for a couple of years with Britney Spears' manager. No original music being released. Now she's, 16, and she's not as shy. And she's...
Why are so many people wasting this girl time? Like, why are y'all wasting her time? This girl got so much talent and you having her do covers. What's the point? Like, what is the point? What is the point? Like, inform me, please. Please let me know, because y'all know, let's get this nasty heifer gnat out of my face. Anyway, but like, let me know, y'all, because I need y'all to inform me, because what's the point in signing somebody for covers? She could have did that on her own. Like, anybody can just go record a cover. Like, what like, you got all these connections just going off your name and stuff like that, and like, you have her do covers? I must be missing something. I must be missing something, because that's a waste of time. Like no original music. You got all these connections, and then just off your name, you could have got somebody to do some stuff and give her something original. But then you have her do covers. Like I said, it must be something I don't know. I must not know something. I can't. There's something I don't know.
She's 16, and she's not as shy, and she's starting to get a little antsy. You know what I mean? Because the music business does love to do that. They love to sit on artists and not release music. That business philosophy, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not a music business person. I'm really not. But I still think, what did Wayne Gretzky say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And they weren't releasing any original music on her. And she went totally viral on that thing she did. She had, 10 million views. I mean, people all around the world knew who she was. And I mean, if you Google, you can still find like, whatever happened to Courtney Hadwin? And I got a call.
I did see a video about that. Would y'all want to react to that? Or do y'all not want to do that? Let me know if y'all want to react to that. Because I did see it, but I didn't react to it. Because I just wanted to see if y'all want to react to it. So since somebody brought it up, y'all want to do that? Let me know.
Call from a woman I knew who was I think she was working for the Britney Spears manager dude, and she was responsible for Courtney Hadwin. And she hooked me up to write on FaceTime with Courtney because Courtney was so shy that they were having trouble getting songs out of her because she was too shy to co-write with people. But I've gotten pretty good over the years at getting people to open up, and we just bonded right away. I thought she was so funny and so smart and so fun to work with. And we started writing songs, and they didn't release any of them. And then finally she got out of her last deal, and I called her up and I said, dude, don't sign another deal. This clearly isn't working for you. By that point, she was 17, and she was starting to feel pretty feisty about this. I was like, let's do this. We'll both go on DistroKid, and we'll do a punk rock deal. I won't charge you anything. We'll do 50-50 on writing, publishing, everything, master, and we'll just start releasing music independently and see what happens. And stuff started to happen. We put out, 4 songs. One of them has like 1.5 million views on YouTube. She made a couple of cool videos, but we'd still never met. It was all FaceTime. And we wrote a ton of songs that way. Then she got a call about not that long ago, 3 months ago, from Clive Davis to go. They were doing a show at Carnegie Hall, a tribute to Clive Davis and all the artists he signed. Clive is 91. My theory is that Clive never leaves the house unless it's to go to a tribute concert to him. And so he actually gets out a lot. I guess there's a lot of them. And so he's been doing it so long that, a couple of the biggest artists that he signed are no longer with us, primarily Whitney Houston and Janis Joplin. So apparently the people putting the show together had said they were going to get Miley Cyrus to sing a Janis song. And old Clive got wind of it, and he said, no, I want Courtney Hadwin, because he was aware of her. Wow.
Clive, I think, Clive Davis knows who she is. Yeah. You got it. You got it, sis. You definitely got it. See, that's because I'm like, that one, that woman, that girl, like, bro, like, that girl gonna be special, bro. That girl gonna be tough, bro. The bigger she gets, oh my gosh, bro. She's so tough as a singer, and her pen gonna only get better. Like, I'm excited to see where she end up. Like, I'm excited to see where she end up, bro. But like, honestly, like, I agree with what he said. Like, signing deals with folks, she might as well stay independent. Because we had that conversation though. Like, apparently, like, a lot of these folks didn't know what to do with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks is just signing you and then not having you do anything but covers or like nothing. And it's just like, what? Why? I might as well just be independent at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? If these people ain't gonna really give me what I need to succeed as well as them, like, it's like, why would you, it's almost like you're hoarding the talent. It's like you're hoarding the talent and trying to like hold it in. And then it's like, to keep somebody else from getting her. It's kind of like when you how some folks, like some people date people just so nobody else can get them. And it's kind of like that's what it sounds like. It's like you signing an artist to not do nothing with them. It's like you signing them just so nobody else get them. That's what it looked like, right? That's just what it looks like. I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring it back.
Old Clive got wind of it and he said, no, I want Courtney Hadwin, because he was aware of her.
Wow.
And there's not that many people that can sing like Janis Joplin. I mean, physically. They just, you know, it's
that's
just
rare.
It is very rare. So he called her and asked her to do it. And she said, of course, that's great. So she did Piece of My Heart at Carnegie Hall. And this is just, a couple months ago with the New York Pops.
Killed it.
And she got a standing ovation. I mean, Nancy Pelosi and Martha Stewart and all these fancy people were there. And she just killed it. And we're sitting there hanging out all day with Dionne Warwick and Barry Manilow and Carlos Santana and Rob Thomas and John McEnroe, because he's married to the woman who sang Goodbye to You.
Okay.
And it was just surreal. And she killed it. And we worked it out that I met her in New York and I kind of like handled her and got her around and stuff during those 3 days. And then after we flew here to Minneapolis and did vocals on all these songs that we were written and hadn't released for her first album. And I'm finishing that record now. I still have backup singers coming in, gospel singers, in the next few days, and strings. All the horns are done. Almost everything else is done. And we've got like 20 songs.
Awesome.
So I'll finish all of them, mix them. We'll pick which ones go on the record, 10 or whatever. And her first record will come out the first of the year.
Thank you. First of the year. I'll be waiting. Because we will do an album review. We are going to review that album, bro. Because it's our first album. We got to do it, bro. We got to do it for the one time, bro. We got to review that album because we messed with Courtney out this way. Courtney's talented. She's dope. We got to do it. We got to do it. How many of y'all going to be there for the album review? Because we going to do it. We going to do it. We going to do it, bro. We going to do it. Because, like, first of the month, remember, first of the year, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. We're definitely going to review that album. We're definitely going to do it.
Almost everything else is done. And we've got like 20 songs.
Awesome.
So I'll finish all of them, mix them. We'll pick which ones go on the record, 10 or whatever. And her first record will come out the first of the year. No publisher, no label, no one telling us what to do, which is nice because neither of us are big fans at this point of hierarchy.
I don't blame you.
We don't like people telling us what to do. She knows what she wants to do, and I like helping her do it. And we're having a blast with this record. And she came and did vocals for 2 weeks, every day, all day. There's some songs, I looked at one, she did 27 takes of the lead vocal, and that's not at my request. She is really hardworking. Those people in Northern England are different. You know, people like us in the States, we think of England and we think of Bridgerton. We think of posh people in London, right?
Sure.
I always tell Courtney, she lives outside of York. And I always say, you live in the Bemidji of England. They're hard scrabble, working class people. And they're this is just my cultural take, skeptical and distrustful of fancy people saying fancy things.
Yeah, I can get that. I ain't gonna lie. I can get that. Because it's like, you come in with your fancy suits and your fancy stuff, and it's like you saying a bunch of words you probably don't even know the definition of and trying to make yourself seem bigger than you are. And it's like, bro, what? Like, what? Like, I get speaking properly, but like, I just bought a new Lamborghini. I'm rich, you're not. Like, no. Like, what? But like, yeah, I can get it. I can get it. Folks all uptight, stick up their butt, looking stank, all types of stuff.
My cultural take, skeptical and distrustful of fancy people saying fancy things. And so I appreciate that. You know, she's very down to earth in her artistic approach and her personal approach. But we just had the best time. And I'm super excited for this record because, I mean, she's got like, social media, it is what it is, but she's got over 1 million subscribers to YouTube. So these people have been waiting for a record from her for 7 years.
Yes.
And they never gave up on her.
Been waiting.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
And they're all over the world. So people will hear, you know, they're waiting for this. And that's exciting.
Well, I'm excited for you guys and excited to hear this whole record when it comes out. So congrats on getting this process happening after so long. And it'll be a fun one to see what happens with it. She's got everything that's, you know, obviously got the talent, has now a producer and recording ability. She's already got a fairly sizable audience from the sounds of it. You know, if she's has the ability to make some videos and stuff. She's got everything
tour.
she needs.
She's dying to tour. So she's busy putting a band together in UK and talking to managers and trying out different management relationships and stuff like that. But I stay out of that. That's not my thing. But I got a good feeling about this. I mean, I could be wrong. It could all go to hell tomorrow, but the music is definitely there. Because, I mean, we wrote for 4 years.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
All right, y'all, that's the end of that vid. Now, I'm glad to finally know that we're going to get an album top of the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for it. We are definitely, like I said, going to do an album review. We are going to do the album review, bro. We are going to do it. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for it because the thought of her putting out an album after hearing the covers and some of the original songs. Well, actually, I think we've heard all of them, I think. Yeah, I think we've heard all of them. I think it's a Christmas song on there we haven't done. But it's like hearing all the original music. Like, I still, like, Monsters is still my favorite. I'm not going to lie. That's still my favorite song. But when it comes to this stuff, I'm excited for the album. I'm excited for it. And it's interesting hearing, like, the stuff that she's been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, manager signing you, Simon Cowell. I said Steven. Simon Cowell signing you and not giving you anything but covers, no original music, no nothing. So I can understand why signing is not in the cards. Like, signing to anybody is not in the cards, like a label, an artist, what have you. Especially because it's like when you have a following, it's like especially a following that's big enough, it's like after a while, it's like, why sign anyway? You get what I mean? Now, if you just got something you're trying to do and the label can help you do it, okay, whatever, that's your own business. But as far as like with having like 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't sign either. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that'd be a waste of my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you at that point. You're only trying to work with me because I have a following now. If I didn't have a following, you wouldn't be checking for me. So it's like, why should you get me at the top when you didn't see me at the bottom? That's just how I look at it. If I'm at the bottom and I'm not signed, I'm probably maybe around 100K or something like that, and you don't want to sign me then or what have you, why would I sign now? Because I'm big now? Now you want me? Now because there's a demand for me, now you want me? No, I might as well reap the benefits of all my hard work, and I get all the benefit of it. You know what I'm saying? Why should you get the benefit from that? The only thing you really could do for me is marketing. And if you use the internet, right, you can get your marketing done for free. I don't know. That's just how I look at it. But anyway, I like this video. I really enjoyed it. But also to find out this is the guy that's been writing songs with her is interesting. And they did a lot of it like FaceTime. Interesting. But I'm thinking about her, y'all. Peace, easy, baby. Lay out.